ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्न सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Om Shri Sai Ram. Welcome all of you to today's meditation session. We've preponed the timing by 15 minutes because here in our ashram now at 9:30 is lights off. So we'll be able to end by 9:30. And that's the reason we've pushed the time by 15 minutes. So I hope it's okay with all of you. So we continue these series of experiences of meeting our real selves, the energy which is resident in us, the energy which is all around us, and the energy which has created us, and the energy which is the basis of this existence. The idea and motivation and the inspiration for these meditations really is that we should be able to identify the energy when we experience it and able to correlate our experiences from our meditations to what is coming for us. As the time is going to keep escalating very, very rapidly now, because we are moving quite fast into that zone of the time for the new age. The energies are going to change, and this experience prepares us for that quantum jump. So I hope you're finding these meditations useful and they are helping you in your own personal contemplation, self-inquiry, and in the daily experiences that you're having with your own selves. And I really do hope that you're taking advantage of this solitude, this quarantine, this lockdown that we have been forced into. So with that, let's get going with today's session. So let's close our eyes, sit back straight in a comfortable position, keeping your back, neck, and head in a straight line. The reason why it is essential to have your spinal cord straight by aligning your back, neck, and head is because during the meditation, a lot of energy flows. And a lot of this energy moves from your Muladhara chakra or the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, and the energy travels from the base of your spine upwards and it goes up to your third eye and to the Sahasra chakra or the crown chakra. So, if the spinal cord is not straight, if the back, neck, and head are not aligned, then there can be a block in the flow of energy, and that can come in the way of your experiencing uh, the bliss that you would otherwise experience once the energy starts to flow smoothly without any interruption between all the seven chakras. So, with that, bring your focus of your attention onto your third eye, which is the midpoint between the two eyebrows on your forehead, and take three deep breaths. So, we once again make the journey into our new land and the new times. And every time we make this journey, we make ourselves familiar with the new world. Every time we go back home, we actually are bringing back memories from our subconscious of the same times that we have experienced before. Remember that all that exists is already there within us. All that we have experienced, all that we are experiencing right now, and all that we are going to experience in future, it all is a manifestation of what is within us and how we perceive it. That is why the thoughts become so important because the thoughts really trigger a series of actions, reactions, and interactions which constantly keep creating and projecting our reality. So I want you to be aware of your thoughts. I want you to today do the meditation by being fully aware. Be aware of all that we are going to do today and be aware that it is a meditation and that in the meditation, while you will participate, while you'll experience and follow my voice, you will also be aware of what's happening. You'll be able to observe today yourself doing what you will be doing. So, with that powerful intention that I shall observe myself today, we begin to move over to the new age of love and light, and we step in once again with our right foot forward and enter in broad daylight and enter in a most beautiful golden white light that rushes to greet us, and the familiar feeling of instantly feeling light, light both in weight and light as a kind of luminous or radiance that's beginning to emanate from you. Feel like the angels that you've seen flying around, luminescent, radiant, bright, and lit up. Today, you're able to experience your body becoming as light as a feather, and you're able to experience that there is something which is able to move out of your body today, and there is something in you that is able to see your body, and you're able to see that you've become an angel with wings, dressed in a white flowing gown, lit up, radiant, beautiful, emitting a light as you float over and skim the surface of the ground. You're so fascinated, for that has never happened before. You're looking at yourself, at how relaxed and how radiant you're looking, how your face is glowing without a trace of any tiredness, looking absolutely fresh. You're seeing those cool dewdrops on your forehead. You're able to also look at your long hair, glistening, your hands are glowing, your feet look so soft, and your white gown is immaculate, are so cute. And you love this image of yourself as a fairy, as an angel, and you're able to observe that the instant you step into this world, you become, you've taken a new birth, as if it's the first time you're experiencing such quietude, calmness, and freshness, as if there is no residual memories, residual experiences. It's like a clean slate, and it's like the first time a new experience is coming your way, and you're able to observe the feelings, and you are very aware that there is something in you that is able to experience all this and experience the body as well. And that makes you wonder. And that makes you wonder, what is this? How come you're able to experience and observe both from the outside, and you're very, very aware, very acutely aware of this awareness? And I want you to hold on to this awareness today as we move forward, and suddenly you feel this urge to fly towards the blue sky. The sky is looking such a radiant blue. You've never seen such kind of a brilliance. And you want to explore the power of your wings, the power of this liberation. You always wanted to fly, and you just flap your wings. And as you do two rapid flaps, suddenly you gain altitude. You go up and forward at the same time. You flap your wings again, and you go up and forward a little bit more. It is a little jerky, You're getting the hang of it. You flap again, this time a little more relaxed as you flap. You go forward and rise up. But this time, it's a very gentle forward and upward movement. So you're getting the hang of it, what it means to fly. And you do it again, and you realize that there is a fluidity in your motion. Flap, 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 fly, 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 flap, 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 fly, fly, fly. You're so aware of this coordination in your movement, and you're enjoying this whole experience of lifting forward and upward. And by now it's become very smooth, and you have been looking at only the blue sky, which looks even more bluer. And as you look down, you realize that you've come up so high, but you're not feeling any fear as you look down. You're feeling the vastness of this blue sky, and you feel that you are so small as compared to this big blue covering that seems endless. And you're enjoying this first flight, and yet again you're able to experience this awareness of flying by flapping your wings, and yet at the same time observing all the beautiful sights that you're able to see. You're experiencing that the temperature has changed and it's become very cool now. The air is much more fresher. You're enjoying this cool breeze on your face, on your body, on your hands and your feet. And then you see a school of birds going in a flock, and soon all of them join you, and you're in the center of the flock as the leading bird, and you're all flying in a formation which resembles V, the sign for victory. And you're aware that how effortlessly the birds have taken to you as if you are one of them, and you're amazed at how you have taken to this flock as if you've been flying with them for a long, long time. You're very aware of this freedom of flight that you've got today. And as you look down, you look at the white clouds as you soar above them. They feel like a giant cotton balls, and you sometimes dip inside them. You love it how it feels to go in and out. You feel like bouncing and jumping on them. How many times as a child you felt like doing this? You're so aware of the texture of the clouds. You're so aware of the speed of the wind. You're so aware that you're constantly flapping your wings and that you don't have to focus on it any longer. It's as if it's become an automatic process, like the beating of your heart, the pumping of your lungs. This is now a part of your subconscious process. You're aware that it is your first flight. You're aware of the vastness of the sky. You're aware the blueness of the sky. You're aware the beauty of the birds. You're aware of the fluffiness of the clouds. You're aware that you are one with all of nature and how effortlessly you're able to switch roles, how effortlessly you're able to perform what you have never done before. You're aware and you wonder where this awareness is coming from. And soon you see at a distance the most beautiful mountain, and from the mountain you see a waterfall. It's a beautiful waterfall. You fly closer to it and you see this water falling down a long, long distance into a big pool of green water. And something in you tells you, and you get in, you fly into the waterfall. And as the water falls on you with great intensity, you do not feel the pressure of that on your back, on your wings. It's like wings have got tucked in and your body has become like a duck, and the water is just simply slipping around you, and your body is so light that you're able to merge in the water, become one with it as you fall down with the water. You're enjoying this feeling of the water rushing down. You can feel this water around you. It's clear, it's cold, it's fresh, it's making a gurgling sound, it's still, And you go with the water down and down. And as you approach the pool, you hear the large sound of the water falling. You're aware of the sound rushing near you, and then in an instant, you dive deep inside the pool, experiencing and at the same time being aware of the moment your body hit the pool of water, and with the pressure you go down. You see the bottom of the pool is all rocks, but it is in absolutely clear water. And there at the bottom, you see a most beautiful big white pearl. This pearl attracts your attention, and you go towards this pearl, hold it in your two hands, and you are aware that this pearl is the seat of your consciousness. It's the light within you which has been waiting for a long period of time for you to appear and to claim it. You're so excited to have found your light, which had been safely kept in this water. It's so beautiful and it is radiating with light, and in your hands, you can feel the energy of this. So you pick up this pearl and intuitively you take the pearl in your hands and you bring it to the third eye, the middle point between the two eyebrows. And it's as if your forehead opens to receive this pearl. And then, as soon as the pearl goes in, it creates a kind of a connection between the third eye, the crown chakra, which holds your awareness of all your consciousness, and brings that connection down to your throat chakra and the heart chakra. And these upper four chakras completely become aligned, and you can experience this energy coursing through you. And you seem to be able to just lift yourself without any effort out of this water. And as you come out of it, You're right in the front of your cottage. That familiar sight of those lovely trees and the flowers as you open the gate and get into your garden. And today you see that all the flowers are white in color. It's as if the luminescence of the pearl and the whiteness of your gown and your wings has turned everything white, pure, pristine, and you glide to the door of your cottage. You put your hand onto the knob of the door, and you are so aware that you're opening one more door of awareness and going home to the inner recesses of your heart, of your consciousness. And as you open today, there's an absolutely new sight that awaits you. As you come in today, you see the cottage is full of white light, absolutely white light. And right at the center, there is a ball of white light, as if waiting for you. As you go closer, the door of the ball opens, and you go and sit into this ball of white light. And this ball seems to be nothing but a larger manifestation of the pearl, the seat of your consciousness, the source of your connection that has manifested into this ball of light. And as you sit inside this ball of light, it builds a cocoon around you. It builds this beautiful layers around you of that energy, of warmth, of that connection. You're very much aware and you're able to visualize both the ball, the cocoon, and yourself. And you feel that you've gone back into the womb, the very source of this creation, and that your body is no longer there, but this awareness stays with you, and this awareness is able to travel freely, whether it is the sky, the clouds, or the water, or on the ground, into your cottage, into the womb of the source of creation. The only thing that remains everywhere is this awareness. It's present everywhere, and it is this presence that makes you familiar to all that exists around you, that makes you comfortable and at home with all that there is. And this awareness has got so sharpened today. And this awareness has made you feel so free from the confinements of your body consciousness. This awareness has expanded from the limited body focus to becoming one with all the elements, integrating with the nature. And this is the awareness that we have to develop consciously and be aware that the truth of the self is beyond the body, transcending all that exists, which is limiting in nature, which makes you feel heavy and bound. Let the awareness transcend and go beyond and become one with this one source of consciousness, this one superhighway of consciousness that connects us all, that is all. From being limited to becoming unlimited, from being an individual island to becoming the ocean. This awareness is as vast as the sky, as soft as the clouds, as cool as the water, as hot as the fire. Celebrate this awareness today. Celebrate this energy that you're experiencing now. And as we thank all the divine masters, our Swami, and all the divine entities who come to us in love and peace, for this most beautiful experience of expansion in our awareness, for making us go beyond our limitations. And every time you want to make this journey, you can call for the expansion of this awareness. I thank you all, and I thank all the masters, and I thank the source for this beautiful journey. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साईं बाबा जी की जय. Sairam and God bless you all. See you next week.